Mason McCart is a 17-year-old with a knack for community service, and it all started during the pandemic. He started a blog to help his peers cope with mental struggles, and he started a baking business intended to help those in need. Tonight, I'm taking you to Natchitoches for this week's Young Hero.
I'm Mason McCart, and I'm 17, and I go to St. Mary's Catholic School. I'm really just social, and I'm a really big social butterfly. I just love to go around and meet new people and just learn a lot about others. So it's really, I think that's how I would be described.
But Mason wasn't always that way. There was a time when his parents would have called him an introvert with a shy disposition.
He was really pretty quiet and reserved and just with others, I guess.
He didn't do much. He was shut in a lot. And then it started with social media, a bad influence to a lot of people. But he took it and used it to gain personal growth from.
Social media was the beginning of his transformation. During the pandemic, feelings of isolation and loneliness were starting to surface, but the internet provided an outlet.
So I started this blog when I started cooking for a cause, and I really started posting on it because I felt the impact of negative mental health when I was in quarantine, and I just wanted to make sure that everyone, like all of my friends and all of just my mutual friends, that they were able to have resources and that they knew that they could talk to me if they were ever having issues. And so I started this blog just as an outlet for me to honestly just advocate, saying, hey, like, it's all right, like everything will get better eventually. And so I really just started this to sort of make sure everyone knows that they have a friend. And I think that's one of the most important things to know, because in high school, it's one of the hardest times for a person in life. And so just knowing that you have someone to lean on whenever you are going through times of trial and tribulations, I think that's really just necessary for kids my age to have.
The blog is called allsmileshere.org. Mason purchased the domain so he could keep everything going throughout the outbreak.
I would say my most viewed post, it was like 120 views. I was very happy to be able to have that outreach, and I have had multiple people just come up and talk to me about it and just saying about how it's helped them get through hard times. I'm really thankful that I've been able to have that impact on people.
But this wasn't Mason's only breakthrough during the pandemic. When schools closed, he thought up an idea to bake and sell banana bread, but he was met with some resistance to that idea.
And I said, well, baby, can't just go around selling banana bread and we're in quarantine. You can't, it's just not safe right now. People are not going to want to be buying banana bread when, this quarantine, we're quarantined and the COVID virus is going around and we really didn't know much about it. So he said, well, I don't want to keep the money, Mama. I want it to go to, to needy people.
And that's what he did. When schools opened back up in August 2020, Mason asked his school principal if he could walk the halls and sell cookies he baked. He got the green light to create what's now called Cooking with a Cause.
So Cooking for a Cause is a baking club where we just sell baked goods every single week, and we donate the proceeds to an organization or a charity or an individual in need. And so we've donated to places such as the Women's Resource Center in Natchitoches, or just a teacher at my school who had COVID, and we really just wanted to help with everything with that. So it really we donate to people who are in need and people who we think could really use this. And so we collect the proceeds every month. It's a new person every single month or a new organization every month that we donate to. They call me the Cookie Man. I was just hoping to donate maybe $100 to the Women's Resource Center, like our Natchitoches Humane Society. And then within 6 months, we had someone donate $5,000 to help endow a scholarship fund that we were donating to. So we ended up being able to donate over $6,000 to help endow the scholarship. And that was really that was just shell-shocking to me. Like I was just like, I was just so surprised whenever we were able to do that. So really just, I did not think we would get this far.
The blog and Cooking for a Cause are only one part of Mason's life. The rest of it is pretty busy. He's a mascot for St. Mary's Catholic School. He plays tennis and runs cross country. And it doesn't stop there. Mason is beta president for the state of Louisiana. He's also a member of the National Honor Society. And that's just to name a few of his accomplishments.
I like to keep myself busy. I always love just being out, but I really do appreciate the quiet time that I have. But I really just love just giving back to the community and working in the community with others and serving others.
He never meets a stranger. He's just always going and helping others and doing things. But we're just very proud of him and who he's become.
He's got some time before college to figure it all out. But until then, Mason will continue to lead an inspiring life full of community service. Mason says that he's interested in film and business, so when he finishes up his senior year, we'll see where that takes him.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a good place. We've introduced 7 wonderful high schoolers. It was a pleasure getting to meet each and every one of you.
We have no doubt that each of you will go on to do great things, so the best of luck to you all. And thank you to the generous sponsors who supported this year's Young Heroes. AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana, the East Baton Rouge Parish Library, Community Coffee, the U.S. Army Baton Rouge Recruiting Battalion, DEMCO, and Hotel Indigo.